Hello, good morning. It's your Blue Archive Gacha whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy Sanyo. Welcome to my art stream. Today I want to draw Midori from Blue Archive, like a Maid version, since like in the Japan server the best event is back. And with that, new playable characters are like released, which are like the cyber twins, Momoi and Midori, both in their maid outfit. And for today I want to draw Midori for that. And I haven't like anything prepared yet. It just came like to the idea, To-san, why not draw her for today? And then yeah, here I am. So it's like something I came like very spontaneously, like the art stream was like planned, but I wasn't really sure on who to draw until I saw like yeah, this thing is like currently going on, so why not going to there. Just like I haven't like drawn really much. I haven't drawn much the past few weeks, so I'm kind of like out of my creativity, so I will keep it like simplistic with the current topic here. But I saw like the smug faces of the girls and be like, yeah, maybe try to draw that in my style. But yes, it will be like a colored one. Probably will do the chibi kind of approach and see how this will go. Work faces in general are like funny to look at, especially when it's like in that kind of story sense and when you see like all the interesting kind of reaction. I'm not really sure how good this will look like. Probably not that good. The trick for that to work is really slim eyes. That doesn't work well. It's like slightly upwards. Nah, it doesn't work well. This kind of smug face is not that good. So I'm probably gonna draw her sketch-wise, not in the chibi style, but like normally. Yeah, I think this is like the approach I'm gonna try. Or maybe, let me think. Yes, could work, could work. So the stream schedule has been out since like yesterday, and I must like say I hadn't much of a plan on doing that, but it was also like while under time pressure. I had like to work a little bit of time, so I couldn't like really like sit down for like 2 hours and think carefully about my next plans, like thumbnail wise. So I had to do it like a little bit last minute with like the waiting room, but it is up now, and it was up with a little bit of a thumbnail, but still I'm like, yeah, To-san, you could have maybe, but at the same time resting is like super important. But yeah, besides like drawing, doing zatsus, or sometimes like scream, sing the soul out of my, like sing my soul out. There's like a new game. I'm like not a new game, but like well, a game that I will like stream for the first time, which is like Brown Dust 2, and let's like say that this one it like caught my attention just by the mention of like collab and Mushoku Tensei, and I'm very like, yeah, I like the series a lot. Like I loved reading the light novels, and the anime adaptation is like very promising. Like the anime adaptation was like the reason why I like picked up the light novel, and I'm like, yay, this is like really good. And I like the character Roxy. She's like pretty well written. I also like read her side stories, so like the spin-off series with her featuring as the main character, and gave me like a lot of insight. I mean, like the web novel did that too, but having like her point of view on like how she lived life until she met Rudy, and like everything changes. This was like a nice read off as well. I would like talk about that more in depth, but it would be like spoiler since those things haven't been in the anime yet. So like explaining her point of view. The anime does like a really good job with like the show don't tell, you know, and like do this kind of storytelling. But when it comes like to the original source, they convey a lot more things that are also like not also from the outside, but also like inside of the characters. So like the thought process, like the motivation, the goals, and all those kind of little things. And I think like even though I like the voice acting, and like how Oxy moves, it's like kind of don't know, but when I read like the light novel version of Roxy, you know, like just light novel wise, and I was like, say she is cute. I feel like she's maybe cuter in the light novel, but but I think like it's enhanced because I watched the anime first, and then I'm going into the source material, knowing like how she sounds like, not knowing how she looks like, how her motions are. And I feel like this enhances, you know, when your imagination's like not that strong. Maybe this is like yeah. Like a thing that helps a lot with that. But if it's like a kind of visual novel thing, I think like this can work well too. But making like a game is also like super expensive, and it needs like a team to make this like properly. Or maybe not a team, but like really good organization if you like do it indie wise. Like Doki Doki or Undertale, you know, it doesn't have to be like a secondary archive. You can just be like your own version. Like good game. But yeah, Brown does too. When I like saw the collab, I started like informing myself a little bit, and then started to play and luckily it's not really like sec dependent. You get like Roxy and her outfits, like all the Shokotensei characters in their costumes, like for free. The only thing that will be costly is like when you try to pull for them again, so that you unlock the potential, kind of. It's like similar to like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, kind of. But the thing is, like, this game is a little bit different, but I could like explain a little bit more when I'm like on stream. And still like playing the games for like about 3-4 days. 3 days, like, more accurately. But it is like at the very start when I played it, like I kinda like skimmed through it. I did skipped, but I kinda skimmed when I like read stuff so I can get to farming faster. But then I like realized, it's not a stamina based game, so you can like, there's like a little bit of stamina in terms of like farming, so like speed farming, like skip tickets, but this all like limited each day. Outside of that, you can technically like farm infinitely long, but it will take like your real time, of course, to do that. It's like walking around in like areas and like collecting items, and this is taking like real life time, nothing else. And yeah, there's a little bit of an auto function too, but when you don't have like the stamina system, then your teammates, they won't regain their HP and such, and it's like also a thing. Overall, it looks like not so bad, kinda interesting. At the beginning it was like a little bit hard to get used to, and I was like consciously skipping a lot, but now I'll be like, let's try to enjoy it a little bit more. See, just like as you watch another anime, another series, and see how this will go. I kinda take it slow from there on. Okay, how do I do that? Maybe like this. And don't forget the halo also. Probably gonna hit at the halo at the very end. Let's start the countdown. Okay, here. Let's draw the face first. I saw like a little bit of the X post from the Archive Japan, how they like showcased Midori and Momoe. And from what I see, they are like cooking something for purple content. A little bit single target wise. Not really sure how it will be, but from the showcase, like outside of the meta, it looks like we get like to see how Momoe's gaming skills are, and those are like very low accuracy, kind of. That's why she like sucks at gaming, and she gets like so toxic and be like, koyashi. And yeah. Yeah, it looks a little bit scary. Scary. If I'm not gonna finish it within an hour, that's also fine. Maybe I have like the motivation to like finish it up, you know, like using the remaining MP, but not really sure for now. If I want to finish that. Just gonna see it by the end. Having like twins in a game or like in a kind of series is like nothing unusual, and there are like a lot of ways to you play around with this kind of trope. That you have like the older twin to be like more dependable side, while the younger is like, yeah, the more inexperienced one. But the thing is, like, twins are like practically born at the same date, maybe not at the same time, but they're like, I mean, there's like one coming first, the one afterwards, but there's like not much on difference, you know. So you don't have to follow the trope of like older and younger sibling really with them. So what's like funny is like that One-chan is like more on the clumsier and like less mature side, while the younger sibling here, like Midori, is like on the more mature, or at least like more on the reasonable kind of side, you know. They would like get a lot into fights, even though there's like this older and younger sibling thing going on. But I think like even if it's like not twin wise, you still have like those fights going on. And it's like pretty endearing to see, with like how lighthearted and positive like Blue Archive can be. Or like how it is rather. But yeah, now that these characters are like playable, there are like also like more Bond stories to like read with them, and kind of like excited since like those are the first alternate outfits, alternate playable design. It's like not like in other games where they get like skins and this are like used as cosmetic. No, it's actually like an actual playable character, and yeah. It's like kind of interesting to look at that, how their playstyle like differs from the OG kind of. You can like kind of compare to like the alters like in Arknights, but the things like Arknights limits you in only using like one of their type, while Blue Archive is like whatever, you know, you can just use the OG character and then the old character like in the same team. Of course, like they are like the same person still, but their game functionality is like pretty different, so why not? It enables like a lot of strategies. Like disabling some strategies also can like have a little bit of the creativity, but I like the decision that they made it like that. So you can like flex certain runs with them. It gives you like the option to do that. Okay, how do I do a simplistic? Normally when I draw and then stream, I usually want to talk a lot. But at the same time, when I'm getting like super focused, example when I'm like low on time, like when I'm like about 20 minutes in, or like 20 minutes are like left, then yeah, I would like shut up and then it's not that entertaining anymore. I was like watching like my old drawing streams, or like at least like listening to it, you know, like a little bit of a lurker behavior, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is like how it is. Sometimes I'd be like, yeah, you should actually chill out and don't have like this timer, but at the same time it will take like too long finishing an artwork. So I'm kind of like, yeah, better work with a deadline, else you never get done. I haven't like drawn in a longer time, like about 2 weeks maybe. Like sometimes for thumbnails, but at the same time I see like, the art gets rusty again. And it's kind of like that sacrifice. You spend like time on different things, but certain skills, they're like decreasing in numbers. There's like no level up. There's like no stagnation. Also, it's just like taking a few steps back, and then you have to take steps forward, and it takes like some energy. It looks like in the end that one is standing still, but in reality they're like wasting a lot of energy in order to get like back to the status quo. It's kind of like, yeah. I think I can simplify that. It's a chibi thing, I don't need to do super detailed. So I need to get like the base kind of base of outlines, and afterwards draw it a little bit cleaner if I can, if I want to. Normally you should do it like that you draw like cleaner afterwards, but when I'm like low on time, especially when I do it like within 1 hour, I might as well not do this kind of perfectionist kind of way. It's like better in the end to be done than perfect. There's like one interesting thing I like notice about this character. Like one thing when you watch the anime Mushoku Tensei. It's like regarding the voice and appearance of like Maid Midori. I don't know if you like noticed that ever. But she sounds like Aisha. And she looks like Norn. And it's kinda like, If you like don't know, those are like characters in Mushoku Tensei, like Aisha and Norn Kreirat. They're like the younger siblings, like the little sisters from the main protagonist, Rudius Kreirat. Kreirat? Don't know. I use like in the end the Japanese pronunciation. But it's kind of interesting to see, since like Aisha is like the housemaid, like so in a sense, and Norn is like the more normal kind of sister, like just your normal struggling younger sibling with like less experience, and they're just like, yeah, like the usual, but they're still like trying their best. So at least from what I know as a light novel reader, the anime is like not that far, so I can't like say too much, but that she's like trying her best and that she'll work hard is like apparent. And she likes Richard a lot. The Guardian, so to say. Okay, how do I draw this in chibi style? I like the series a lot, like Mushoku Tensei, on like how they take their time with things instead of like rushing and going like reaction and like hot anime babes. It's like not about that. It takes the time to like develop its characters and story, and especially the characters are like very likable. Normally, like in a lot of isekai stuff, it's like about the hot babes, you know, and edgy shonen protagonist. Like in a sense of like, yeah, I don't want to go back to the old world. I have like superpowers. I'm cool here, in that kind of sense. And you might think like in the beginning of Mushoku Tensei might be that the character's like blessed with some kind of OP cheat code, but if you look like how many battles has like Rudius ever won, you know, how many times where that like happened that he's like close to death instead of like stopping his opponent. It's like if you think that if you like give it time and look at it closely, then it's like apparent. Like he's no superhero, but he plays a certain role in this in the setting. He's not your usual isekai protagonist. And it's like kind of like how it like should be, or like not how it should be, but that's like how the grandfather of like isekai started. Like Mushoku Tensei is like, so to say, the one that like really started the trend, kind of. Of course, like before Mushoku Tensei, there were like a lot of isekai series and like anime as well, but Mushoku Tensei was like what like popularized it, I would like say. When I like think about the assassin born as an aristocrat series, like I watched the anime, but it's like, yeah, they clearly took everything, a lot of like element from Mushoku Tensei. It's just like magic system and the more you use it, the better you get at it and such. But the nuance in like giving things time and developing its characters, not that much. It's just it's like focus on the action, and then like, oh, slavery bad, and then oh, you have a slave now and working for you, and then it's like, yeah. It's like the usual kind of stuff. So to summarize, when you're like a trash taste watcher and you know, like of Gigakt, who's like the isekai enthusiast, and yeah. But speaking of isekai, I was watching like some reviews. It was like other memberships, but so I can't like say too much. But there was like this vending machine anime, right? This was like a very bad one. I was like, say, it caught my attention just because the ending song was like sang by an idol group I kind of like Peel the Apple, and has like about 2 idols I like from there, like Arisa Odagaki and Kurosaki Nanako, and they're just like, wow, very cute. Very bishoso. But the series itself was like, yeah, not that great. And it's getting a 2nd season as well, and I'm like, no. Yeah, Tayo. It's like animations are like not super bad per se, but it's at the same time when you know like how the work conditions are like for animators, it's like, yeah, the poor people working on such a trash anime, and they're not getting paid well for that. They're like a little bit like sweatshops, like a little bit of a black company kind of, and there are like a lot of things going wrong with the anime industry, and kind of like producing stuff and exploiting like people's streams to do those kind of things, and those are like, it's like pretty dangerous to like fall in. For sure, you can like drawing, you can like animations, and this can be your passion, but passion alone won't feed you. You know, it's not getting you through those hard times. It's not giving you enough money to like survive, right? And a lot of people, they a lot of like those bad adults, they do those kind of things, that they rather think about the profit rather than like about the best for you. That's like at least in the Asian room, like Japan. Japan, Korea, you have to be there careful. A lot of people who are like a little more on the law kind of side, they I get like a lot from them on information regarding that, but it's just like education and not be taken that seriously, so I can't like have like still to consider that, but yeah. Yeah. Where do I start? Maybe if I can't finish the whole thing, I just gonna call out the face, yeah. I'm just gonna focus on the face. I'm not that fast right now. I took too much time with just the face alone. Add the colors in the halo, like how I did it with this image size. The halo won't fit fully in, but that's fine too. Maybe I can make the body a little bit smaller, and then I can do the job. I must say they're like really cute in those outfits. Akane has like a lot of back art made outfits for Nere because she's so small, and because there are like so many backups. The girls they were like they could lend those from her, from Akane, like those backup made outfits for Nere, and it's kind of like cute. So these designs of those made outfits. It fits like the game development department very well. They're looking super cute. Imagine those girls as a maid. And it's kind of like interesting with the reactions, like especially like Arise. She's like a cute daughter, and then she's be like, "Oh, I'm making a job change to our maid hero." And she would take it like it seriously. Like a lot of things she's like saying is like based on like references and like video game terminology, but it's kind of like a fun way to like view the world, since she believes like that the things that she learns in video games are like usable in real life, since it's like kind of inspired from like the real world, and it's just like changes it up, and she believes like in the magic kind of that like magic is real and such. That's like kind of like how the terms I think like comes from, that I believe in Aris magic. Kind of. That could also like be the cope from like one punning Perro Insane with like Aris back in the days. Now we have like a lot more comfort tactics to go with that, but for like, what about the indoors? No, in field or indoors was it? Yeah, it was for indoors with made with like normal Arise. So like one pun. It's like a dual DPS type. Carry DPS like of Karin and like Arise. And Arise is like a lengthy setup, since she needs to like recharge her railgun so that she can do like max damage with it. And there are like about 2 instances, rare, or like 3, where you can like use her X skill. And you have to like crit every single target with that. There are like about 5 targets with the mini Perros, and then like maybe 3 with the normal size Perros, and then like if you include like the very big one, Perrozilla, then yeah, it's like a lot. It's like about 4 to 6 targets you have to hit. And each of the targets, when they're like in the range of the railgun, you need to crit. And it's like, yeah. This speedrun strat didn't work for me in the end. But I still got a decent 2 pun. And I didn't got gold. I was like in rank 20, I think, at that time. But yeah, I mean, like, glad Torment is out, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. But still, like, when Trestina gets released, yeah, it's gonna be like in the insane days. It's just like a little bit more gate capped, since you need like certain characters and a certain level of skill, so that you don't like slack, you know. I probably think that even if I do like a normal ass Torment, or like just do Torment like usually, it still should be like within top 50, I guess. Especially like in blue, I should be like in top 20, since in blue Torment we don't have like mega carries, like 100% crit of Mika, or like 100% stability like Tresina. We have like nothing like this kind of BS to make like life easier. I think like it can be good that it like stays as well. How do I do this? I wonder. Yeah, there are tools in this thing. Yeah. Oh, okay, Naruto. This is... Never used that tool before. I never saw they used you need to. Because I could like just hand draw it, but might be easier if I just use it. Maybe I need to adjust a little bit of things since it can look unnatural. With like how different the lines look from the rest of the art. But yeah, the broom has like some detail. It's like a little bit more on the western kind of broom. But I must like say that I like the brooms that are like in the sea area like a lot better. Like those kind of brooms, they look like you have to like dual wield them. That you need like two hands, you know, in order to like use them effectively. But I like the one-handed brooms. Like the ones like made of bamboo. You can wield it with one hand. The effective use of like those dual wielded brooms are like that you cover a lot more space, and with that like more in an efficient manner if you like go like line by line, like straightforward. But with the one-handed broom, like you have like one hand free, and at the same time you can like cover like a lot of smaller spaces that are like harder to reach with like the gigantic dual wielded broom. Of course you have like to move a lot more, but the thing is like if you get like tired with one arm, you can just switch up, and yeah, it's just like that. You have like one hand free to like hold on to something if you're like cleaning like stairs, for example. Or like carrying something else alongside of that. Maybe like a bucket with like where you like put in all the waste. Okay, this is not looking too bad, I must say. Even though I take like the reference as I have like the reference here, in the end it's like not so bad. I might as well finish that at some point. Maybe not within 1 hour, but the stream's like just for like entertainment, you know, that you can like see the kind of work progress more or less on like how I draw. Even though I'm like rusty, but the thing is like, even though you haven't done things in a long while, you're still like skilled more or less in the art of drawing. It's just like knowing where to move your pen and what kind of strokes you need to use in order to like create the drawing. Even like when you are like using the left hand, like your your non-dominant hand. Okay, let's see, how do I do that? Ruffles. Maybe do it simplistic, yeah. Maybe I should do it simplistic. Ain't have the time for that. Don't have the time for that. Make it smaller. Maybe like that, yeah. Make this color a little bit shorter. I mean, these are chibi, so it doesn't matter on how long or short it is. There's nothing that that interesting to look at. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks alright. Daijobu. I have 24 minutes left. Wow. Daijobu, daijobu. The line art from the broom is like, yeah. It's like sticks out, but I can't do much about it. Was my best bet? Oh. Don't know if I can add any effects. Probably not. Not that good at drawing them anymore. Isn't that cute and funny? I actually like cute and hilarious in my terms. Yeah, smug face. Let's work on that a little bit. It's not as smug as like from Toho. Toho smug face are looking like really funny and like really smug. But those kind of smug is like, yeah. They're gamers after all, yes. They're gamers. We are gamers. We were rabbits. Okay, Okay. Let's try to bring in the color. So it took me about 14 minutes for full body chibi. Line art. Not that fast, really. Not that fast. But it's kind of funny that every time I'm getting like, I haven't like drawn in a longer time, I'm getting like rusty, like from the feeling, I do those Wandoro challenges and then it's like, yeah, that's not my top form, but at the very least, you know. But I think like it doesn't matter really if you're like rusty or like form. Art is like still a very nice thing to do. It helps you expressing yourself by just like bringing something nice into the world and like sharing it with other people. And I just wanted to share something nice. And I think like everyone likes cute girls, even like if it's like on the chibi kind of side, everyone likes to look at something funny, you know, at least at something cute. And yeah. It's like how a lot of people like watch at like to watch like how it's called, like cat pictures. Kind of. Everybody likes cats, right? Maybe not cat, but at the very least everyone likes animals. Like some might be dog persons, some might like birds more. Birds are like free. Giuda. Having like the freedom to fly in the sky and be unbothered. At least this was like in the past, kind of. Nowadays there are like also like planes flying around in the sky, like satellites and this and that. Maybe the satellites are like out of reach for the birds, but still, you know, they're like completely free. Humanity is kind of amazing. The kind of like technology, how we can like conquer the sky. Having like sky warfare back in the days. Kind of like, what the heck? What the heck, planet Earth? What the heck, humanity? They really needed that. War never changes. Something, the quote. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, gamer headset while wearing the maid uniform. Gamer headset with like a cat kind of odd shape. I still like wonder if they have human ears or like cat ears behind those kind of headsets. But it's cute. I like it. At the end of the day, I still should like know they're like brats. Even though they have like sometimes those funny smuggy expressions. They're just like brats at the end of the day. Not so much sure. If they were, oh man. Oh man. This would be surely dojo material. This show would like, give a little bit of idea for like fan works. Fanzines? Fanzines? Yeah. It's like how they translated that in the official. Fanzines. Okay, let's add color. Ah, okay, this was... Color strong. Okay. Fill in the gaps. I think like since I like draw Midori, I think like about completing the set with like adding Momoe as well, like smug Momoe in chibi form. I could like draw the regular form, but at the same time I think like I can't possibly top the original artwork. I try to match the level of like quality. I can only do it in my own way with like and even like my own way will like not top it, so I think like the best bet is like doing like an abbreviation of that. It doesn't certainly have to top it, but I at least wanted to draw in a smart way, and I think like the chibi way is like a good way to do that. For some reason, like a lot of people, for some reason when I look at the numbers, you know, when I just look at the numbers, it's like, oh, I guess a lot of people like those kind of art style. So let's go with that, you know. If they like to see more of that, then yeah, I should like do something regarding that. The numbers don't lie. Of course, at the end of the day, I should draw whatever I want, but at the same time, I'm still like, yo, yeah, I mean, like, I like drawing chibis too, so it's kind of a WW, win-win, you know, maybe like that. It's my belief. I kind of like drawing, but at the same time, sometimes I don't like drawing, you know? Kind of that dilemma, more or less, that people have. It's kind of struggle. It always depends. It always depends. But I would like say one way to get like out of that is like controlling yourself and being like aware, like having like the consciousness. Awareness is like something that helps a lot with like beating certain bad habits, like getting free out of the, like being freed out of those. And it's like pretty underrated, more or less. But being like conscious of those kind of things and having control over all is like super important. It sounds like easy maybe, or like simple to say, but that's like how usually things are. When you are aware of things, you can you have like a lot more of control in your life. I would like say, like with the kind of attention span the generation nowadays have, especially like like with TikTok or like YouTube Shorts, like short form content. It's like every now and then like important to like take a step back, you know, else you won't realize that you're like many hours for, like on your device. You watch like one TikTok and be like, okay, that was fun, and before you know it, you're like, you wasted like the next 4 hours just like browsing through TikTok, and it's like, yo, what the hell, what was I doing? Yeah, and all will like take is like good attention or like anything from the exterior kind of side, or maybe like a big bad TikTok to like snap out of it. But you have to be aware of your actions, like notice what you do, and then try to gain control back. It's like similar to like a debuff that's like on you, like some kind of will control, willpower debuff. That someone's trying to take you over your body, and then you have to be like conscious, you be like aware, oh, something's not right, I don't like this, let's get out of this, you know. Or like when you're like I was never really drunk, but some people like say when they get like tipsy, they lift their hand up and then let it down, and then they be like, hey, why I'm lagging, why can't I move like the way I want? And then it's kind of a sentiment like that you have to be aware. And it's like watching yourself from the third person kind of view, and you're like watching yourself, and do you want to be in this position, or do you want to go back where you have like more control? It's like kinda like that too, that you have to be aware and do like the decision making, like do everything manually instead of like letting it handle via your subconscious consciousness. Like trying to do an autopilot can be like really dangerous at the end of the day. And regarding like the matter of like being aware of things and getting your attention span back, every now and then I will just like not say anything and just be like silent. Like you can like take a 10-second break, for example, where I don't say anything, where it's like complete silence, and yeah. Okay, 10 seconds are over. Are you back? Are you feeling like a little bit more refreshed now? Okay, I saved like a lot of people with that action. That's kind of like that you have to like regain control back every now and then. Like just getting rid of the technology, or like just taking a break from that every now and then, like and spend time with yourself. And this is like only achievable if you like kind of free yourself from those shackles. At the end of the day, it's like very fun to play, but when you're like at hour 4, hour 5, hour 6, then it's like, what the hell am I doing here? And yeah, be careful when that happens. Oh, 3 minutes. I haven't looked at the time. I'm not really done yet. I've only like the base colors applied. But yeah, I think like I finished it off stream. It doesn't look so bad from what I have now, but it's only like the base color. And no halo, of course. Yeah, when you have a blue archive art without the halo included, you know, then it's not really finished, right? Can we agree on that? It's not really good. So I have to like include it by the before I like can post it. Anyways, hello, tired of living. What a name to like to like convey your state of mind. Anyways, welcome to the art stream. I'm trying Maid Midori from Blue Archive in her maid outfit. Welcome. I do like a Wandoro challenge where I where I draw like an art piece like within 1 hour, and yeah. And so far, like the 1 hour, I'm not really done. At the same time, it doesn't look so bad, right? What I it can look decently well what you do within 1 hour, even if you're not like finished in your mind. It's like definitely like the interesting challenge. It's like one that doesn't take a lot of your MP, like your kind of power. You can still like do something. It's kind of like the sentiment of like how do I say it? Do you want to draw like when you know you like draw, you need to put like a lot of time and effort into that to make it look good, right? But when people like say, hey, what if you do it within 1 hour? What if you draw something within 1 hour? Does that sound fine? Then it's like more reasonable than like a full-on art project where you spend like several hours in, and then yeah, I can do that. And it's like one good way to like get out of the art block and just draw something within 1 hour. And when the time's up, it's like get like to some kind of result and be like, hey, do I want to use the rest of my MP to finish it up? Okay, time is like over. Do I want the rest of my MP to use to like finish that, or do I just leave it be? And some people be like, hey, that doesn't look so bad. I have like a decent result. Maybe I'm gonna finish that, and then they use like the remaining AP, and yeah, it's like well done, more or less. And yeah, it's like a good way to like get back to your motivation and draw. But it has like a lot of things to do with like awareness, I must like say. That you like need to know at what time you like should draw and when not. Like for starters, I like know it's like more productive if you start doing the productive thing, like drawing at the beginning of the day rather than like at the end of it. The thing is like gaming takes a lot of your motivation away. And after that, you don't have like much interest in doing some productive stuff. For example, like taking out the trash and or like washing your dishes and such. For some reason, like video gaming on social media, they don't take a lot of like energy just in like consuming and like entertainment wise, but they do take a lot away in terms of how it's called, of like your dopamine. It's like very dopaminergic. It's like for the short-term happiness, you know. But the thing is like after a while you don't have anything left, and yeah, it's like all your MP is gone, kind of. You still have like the energy to like still play, but you ask yourself at some point, what do I do here, you know? It's not fun anymore. And it's like the kind of thing. It's like why it's good to do like the drawing first, and after you have like done everything productive, and it feels like more rewarding to play something. Even it's like for a short amount of time, you feel like a little bit more happier. When you go like to bed, it's like, oh, I've actually done something. I did something productive today. Rather than like just playing games the whole day, and then it's kind of the sentiment, what did I do today? I played like 6 hours this game, but I don't feel like I accomplished something. Kind of like that. Same sentiment with like social media, and also like binge watching like stuff like entertainment wise. At the end of the day, those are like luxuries, and luxuries are like not necessarily things your life should like consist of, even though like today's society or like kind of like marketing, it kinda like exploits you in this kind of way. They like focus around on making you stick to the screen, and it's like, yeah, it's not really like that helpful in like our personal growth such. But those are like things that I notice more and more by the day, and yeah. And I kinda got like a victim of that, you know. I kinda didn't draw for weeks, but for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, I should like go back to that, and here we are to it. I should like do those on a more regular basis, maybe like bi-weekly, maybe like weekly, you know, so that I don't lose my edge. After all, like art is like a very nice thing, and I can contribute more to I think like everyone can contribute more to like happiness or like a good thing when they do something productive rather than like playing games. And then like playing games is like just like for your own amusement, you know, but and also like for the company, but not really like for everyone else, you know. It's like kind of the sentiment for like all one for all, so to say. This kind of philosophy of like that you do your best for like everyone is like a lot more beautiful than just being egoistic and yeah, having like for your own goal, and you don't feel happy afterwards really when you go to bed and be like, yeah, kind of wasted the day. I didn't do anything productive. I didn't gain any XP. I just like, yeah, wasted everything. It's like, yeah, it's not really happiness, I would like say. When you look like at other people, you see like a different form of happiness, you know? There are like different ways to be like happy. It doesn't have to be like from some superstars, from like some successful YouTubers like PewDiePie back in the days, maybe like Gogura, it's like when we go to like to virtual YouTubing, or like some, yeah, actors, mangakas, like One Piece. It doesn't have to be like that, you know. But I hope to find like something you can be like content with, you know. The thing like video gaming can be fun, but the thing is the thing like with gaming, you know, video games are like numbing out your emotions. It's not really like happiness you gain from that. Maybe like when you play with other players, you know, when you interact with them and have like over a fun time together, like the philosophy of like Nintendo games that it's like intended to play with the family, like Mario Kart, Mario Party, you know, those kind of like community games. You play like everyone. Maybe like board games can be like also like okay, like chess, you know. But at the end of the day, you need like someone, right? Or at least like something productive you can be happy with. Like music is like also like something very nice. And a lot of people, I think like having like something productive, like something like art, you know, like sometimes there are like some there's like therapists, you know, and then be like, hey, can you draw something on this kind of paper? And depending like on what they draw, they can like kind of tell like the emotional state of someone. And but at the same time, it's like kind of like releasing all those pent up emotions in you, you know, you couldn't like release when you don't interact with someone. And sometimes like those people who are like in a certain headspace, they can like draw something very interesting, something very beautiful. A lot of people like maybe they're like not all that depressive, you know. But yeah. Me yapping a lot. But I don't have the time pressure anymore, so I kinda can like a little bit, can go a little bit like, yeah, whatever. Line art, looks a little bit more, the broom is like looking a little bit stiff. The line art from this broom is like very different from the rest of it, but not so bad overall. I can draw the halo, but I need to like, yeah, what I need to do is need to like make it a little bit larger. I change the canvas size. Let's do it 820. Maybe like that. Yeah. And then I can fit the halo maybe. But when I had it like that, yeah. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Now do a little bit of highlights and stuff. Like add a little bit more depth to the picture. And also like plushes and such. I usually don't take that much time, but kinda like when I stream, I need to like talk. And don't be silent for like hours and hours. The stream is not gonna be a long one, by the way. Normally when I do like Wandoro, it is like about 1 hour to 90 minutes, you know. But I think like it will be a little bit more over time. Maybe like 2 hours at max, but not too. I kinda want to keep the VOD a little bit on the shorter side. There are like people, I can respect that, who can like stream for hours and hours of time and such, but at the end of the day, I think like about the audience as well. It's not like that I think that it's not worth to spend a lot of time with you gamers, but I respect everyone's time. I respect my time as well. When I watch like people, I certainly don't want to spend like hours upon hours, you know, if we can keep it like short and like quality wise. The thing is like the longer things go on, the harder it's like to keep like a proper balance. Since like attention span and everything, you know. Our generation's like a little bit suffering from that. Of course there are like a little bit of tricks here and there to like gain attention back, but I'm not really like there right now. Maybe I will find some way at some kind of point, but yeah, I'm not gonna rely on that too much. No confidence. Hoppala. Chibi are like usually a little bit more simplistic kind of side to draw, but I must like say it's not as easy as it looks like within my style. I think like the face is like the most difficult one to draw, especially like the eyes. The eyes usually like suggest it's a little bit easier to draw since you don't have to color it really, and make it like look more anime-like. I think it's like more a combination of like cartoonish and anime kind of, but it's like more the cartoonish kind of. It's just like that they use the same rules as like anime kind of, that you make the bodies a little bit smaller, but There's also like the smug kind of face. When the mouth is like cartoonishly like more upwards, like in the center of the face rather than like downwards, right? It's like kind of where your nose is, like the mouth. And it could look like smug, kind of. They have like also like a base smug, kind of. But this is like a little bit more smugger than usual, you know, especially when they open their mouth, when the eyebrows are like a little bit more facing downwards, you know. There are like some funny face you can do with that, but the eyes are like a little bit harder to draw, I must like say. The thing is like you need to like find the right circular movement. The best amount of a circle to make it like roundish enough. They're like not really that symmetrical, you know, but it's like fine. The longer you look at it, the more normal it looks like in the end. It balances itself out. And mostly when you're like in social media, you like scroll, right? You like just like scroll, and just skim some images, and then you like occasionally when you stop at some points. But the thing is like nobody really like takes a close look on the picture and be like nitpicky. Not really. As long as it looks like good at first sight, then it's a good artwork. That's all you have to like to pay attention to. You don't have to be like everything perfection and make like everything clean. I mean, when you like look close at everything, you know, there are like some mistakes here. Even here is like not fully like colored. Here like the lines are like not fully clean, but it's still like a good image, right? And it's a little bit like surprising like how you can get away with like some quality misses, you know, stuff that like not perfection. I mean, it's like fan art at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be professional, right? As long as it looks good at first sight, then yeah, alright, right. Okay, I have to include a halo, right? Oh well, let me include something more. A little bit more of a... a little bit of highlights. Okay, and then now the halo. The halo looks like that. A double circle with some... Okay. Do I use one color too? It's like the same green tone I already used here. Do it like below. Yes. Halo. Don't forget the halo when you draw a Blue Archive character. A lot of professional artists, they forgot about that too. It's not only you, not only me. I keep it like simplistic, I would like say. I need to make sure that the circular motions like kinda like that like feels right. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to like look alright at first sight. Convincing, you know? It has to be convincing. Doesn't need to be perfect, just be convincing. The first circle is like smaller one. The next actually both circles are like small. But like select yeah. Do like that again. Let's repeat. Let's start the circle here. The second circle around here. At some point I will draw Midori too. Then put them like together. Yeah. Just like for the day, it should be like Midori. I've like drawn Momo in the past before, but I haven't like drawn the other twin. So this is like kind of the redemption, payback, whatever it's like called. But just like that, I have like half of them. I should actually make a list on like what characters I've drawn and what not. Similar to like Toho, kind of. I like draw a lot of like, I've drawn like a lot of Koishi and like Pashi, but things like with Koishi I'm a little bit too late since there was her birthday like last week ago. I could have like done that. I kind of like was lazy, you know. I kind of was lazy. And I was like not thinking about, oh, there was something here. I just like saw it with like recent Twitter posts and with like the hashtags and be like, oh yeah, there was something. It's actually not that bad if you like follow a little bit of trends. That helps like getting your post on the timeline. But at the same time, it's maybe not recommended to follow that, since some social media meta has like changed, especially like X, you know, with like Twitter Blue. It's called X usually, but the subscription thing is like called Twitter Blue, kind of ironic. You have to like to buy something to like get back to Twitter. Yeah. And then you get like the old kind of how it's called, algorithm back. If I understand it right. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of a rigged game. We can't win this as free to play. We have to like whale. Like, I'm a whale too, but only in Blue Archive. I only care about Blue Archive. Not about that. I mean, there are like other social media like Insta, Picshift, you know, where you can also like update and post your art. But still, like when you see like my ending credits, ending cards, you know, like when I end the stream, I still like link towards my ex. Okay, yeah. I don't know, it's like my biggest social media kind of thing. I kind of want to grow on that too. But yeah, I kind of need to do something else to shift the attention to like other social media I have. I have like a Picshift and an Insta too. I think like the Picshift is like better, but at the same time I'm like liking some artworks that are like a little bit spicy, and I also like, yeah, maybe I don't want you to see that. Maybe we have some minors there. You know, please don't look. And yeah, I say like don't look, but you will look at the end. Feel free to look, but I won't recommend it. I'm a guy too, you know, I'm just a little guy, come on man. Alright. Let's put my signature somewhere. I think like I'm done. Yeah, it took me like 15 extra minutes to like put in the fine-tuning in the halo, but yeah, it's good enough. The halo's a little bit, Halo's a little bit, I could like definitely like fine-tune it a little bit. Actually, let me do that. Yeah. Now yeah, let's put my signature somewhere. Maybe on the broom, yeah. The broom should be good. Oh. Maybe here. Maybe here. Voila. Not so pixely. But kinda like recognizable. Good. I'll make it a little bit more transparent. Yeah, okay, can work. Alright, not bad. できましたよ。かわいいでしょそれは。So that was all for today. Hope you had fun. Whatever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. To my yapping stream, disguised as an art stream. Anyways, I will post it to social media and also to like my YouTube community. For Twitch, I'm sorry, they don't support that. I don't really know what I can do there, but there's still like other options, you know. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all. I'm gonna wish you all a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever times they are. And with that, I say bye bye.